planet has a black hole in it. If I get dumped in an asteroid field, I'm going to start blasting. And the last time I did that, actually, I went to a couple of asteroid fields. I was able to get a much-needed resupply on tritium. It does have me wondering whether or not I would use pyrite instead. But I'm practically swimming in tritium. I mean, I got 31 tritium hyperclusters, 1,000 or so units of tritium, and pyrite would require me to go down onto the planet and possibly put up a one of the extractors. You know what I mean? The kind I have in the red, blue, and green zones. I mean, I only did that because of how hard those things are to get to. I don't know whether you realize this or not, but the grid attractor does not have drives for going to those systems. I decided not to bother with them. And why? Because technically, I only need to get to one of each, and I can do so with a portal. I mean, yes, it does sort of constrain my options, but I only see 2 of these. There's supposed to be 5 available. That's annoying. But anyway, I can just go to each of these zones. Is it behind me or something? And this is trade. I don't need trade. And pick up whatever I need there, whether it's indium, cadmium, or emerald. Sorry, I had to resist an almighty urge to say BAM. And there it went. These all look like trade ships. I got enough of them. Oh well. But anyway, that's why I don't have those drives installed on this planet, although... sorry, on this ship, although I may be persuaded to change my mind. Ooh, another fleet. I may be persuaded to change my mind, like, as I'm right at the outside of the galactic core. As if I'm right within striking distance of it, then I may be persuaded to... is that a trade ship? Yeah. I may be persuaded to install those drives if those systems are red, blue, or green that are nearby. On the other hand, they're probably about a zillion. You have a bunch of different systems that are nearby. So yeah, I'm kind of split on the issue. Ah, there it is. Here's hoping there's no deal breakers. Come on. Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So why do I sound like Goldilocks here? Well, it's because of those negative characteristics. I don't know whether I covered this, but even if I did, I'd like to point it out a second time, or a third, or an nth. Negative characteristics spread like viruses. If one ship in the fleet has it and it messes up, then it'll start affecting the other ships. I had to let a couple go because I didn't realize it, but anyway, let's see what missions there are, and then I got to bring the freighter here, just in case. Actually, no, I got something specific I got to do on the freighter, or with it there. I mean. Got to be able to pull resources from it. Why? Well, I suppose we'll cover that after I have a look at the mission board. Okay, so I am a little bit I think I'm a little bit too far ahead in the Merchants Guild. This is why I skipped that mission. Not just because it was a killing creatures mission. But first things first, I'm going to bring my freighter nearby. And well, assuming there's anywhere for me to put the thing. That's better. I can't recruit another explorer. I need that. So I'm just gonna hang 10 here, and you know why? 'Cause I bought some plans, right? They're all for souping up my equipment. Let's start with adding some translators. Simple translator. Actually, how about an advanced translator? I guess with all these, I'm not completely sure how this thing works per se, but my theory is that the more of these I have, the more words I can get. So with this, I can recharge my jetpack while I'm falling. That can help on planets with rough terrain. And here, oh, I so need this. Consider how many times that I have come across fuel. What do I need to fuel this with? Oh, carbon. Yeah, see now I can take some of this rusted metal, start it up, and keep things going here. This is an invaluable asset for me. And I've certainly had a healthy supply of condensed carbon. It's like having okay, I need living pearls for these water jets. I'm gonna have to get them on a planet with water, but I've got quite a few of those. So more souping up. Let's see. Do I have anything that I need to No, I think I've done everything with the starship that I can, but my multi-tool, my Master Blaster, I gotta make it live up to its name a little bit more. Starting with a pulse spitter upgrade, which requires a solar mirror. Pulse spitter upgrade. Where was that thing again? Yeah, here it is. There's another upgrade for the pulse spitter again. Needs 4 hermetic seals. Where are they? Yeah, it's been a while since I've used that particular formula and built those parts. Impact igniter. More damage. And yeah, I did stock up on wiring loops. And the optical drill, I need 3 quantum computers and 3 solar mirrors. So, let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Don't worry, I've got more gold in my starship. And quantum computers, here we go. 1, and 2, and 3. And voila! With this, I can suck all of the resources that I possibly can out of. I might as well install this thing too, just for the sake of recharging the scanner in case I need it. suppose I'll have to save a spot for, you know what, I've got, how much of these, okay, it looks like I got 2 of everything except protection for fire plants and protection from toxic plants. Bit iffy for my sake, but anyway, yeah, now you've seen what I intend to do here. So, I suppose while I'm on my freighter, I can put some stuff there, and then I'll take off. I'll do the missions, the ones I have, and then I'll meet you back at the terminal. So until then, oh boy, my starship is 700 meters away. However, am I going to get there here in a reasonable time? Well, I have the 6 living pearls that I need to install these water jets. So, now that they're here, let me see, how does this work? Ah, yeah, here we go. Looks like I just learned how to swim. Well, as of right now, that'll be the last bit of souping up that I do to my exosuit. I suppose if I run into another upgrade that I really need, that no one's found out, that isn't exactly common knowledge, then I'll install it and show it, but I don't think there's anything like that anymore. I've picked out everything I think I need for my ship. Sorry, not my ship. My multi-tool and my exosuit. I suppose I could use some more shielding, but all the same, I'm going to go back to my ship, back to the mission agent, and I'll see you when I turn these in. Okay. So I got at least 1 exosuit module, and I suppose I do need those. Let me see. Kill creatures. Hunt pirates. Take a photo of an ancient ruin. And fix a damaged item. I can do those 3. But I suppose after that, well, see, I've reached level 8 with the merchants, but I haven't reached it. Actually, no. That pirate hunt is a merchant's mission anyway, so I am doing one of each again. Anyway, so I'm gonna. And I've reached rank 8 with the explorers now. I think all that's left is the mercenaries. But anyway, I'm gonna do these missions and turn them in. Alright, so I got 1 multi-tool expansion slot, which I'm probably need, a walker brain, which I have a ton of, and oh my word, is that thing what I think it is? Well, I suppose I can do just this one, and then I gotta leave the system. But I'm kind of behind in my mercenary rankings. I haven't reached level 8 on them yet. So, to summon a Sentinel Quad, I guess I'm going to just have to do it the, I don't want to say the traditional way, but the original way. Meaning that, well, first I gotta find a planet with high Sentinel activity. Or failing that, I suppose I could, yeah, I don't want to go there. I mean, yeah, I know that if I were to go to an aggressive Sentinel planet, I am guaranteed Sentinels. You know what else I'm guaranteed, though, or nearly guaranteed anyway? Well, maybe not guaranteed, but it could happen. I could end up with sentinels that just won't stop chasing me, that'll send sentinel ships after me, and that the only way I can escape them is by, well, outrunning them. I had that happen once. Did not like it one iota. So I'm going to land down here. There's high sentinel activity. And that's how I'm going to do it. Let's see if I can find an ancient site around here, but no. So I'll see you back once I've blown up that quad. Unless something else happens, in which case I'll show it. That thing took out my... Oh, whatever. Guess I can fix it down here. What'd I get out of that? Let's see. Meeny, miny, mo. Not bad. Gonna hang 10 for 10 more seconds. And then I can finally take off. Back aboard the ship. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Okay. I think this is the second time maybe it's the third. Well, actually no. It's the second time that I have fought sentinels during a storm. And I think on an extreme planet too. Now if I can find any more of the stuff that got dropped during the battle. Oh, nah, that's not a false alarm. Whatever. Anyway. Ah, there's my ship. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to the mission agents. And then we're headed elsewhere for more missions. But wait, nope. There is something that I gotta do first. Assuming I get the reward I've been hoping for. My Markotron, what exactly are you doing on board the John Teeter Knight? You don't have any missions, and you never got that explorer ship, did you? Well, guess what I have got? Oh, wait. Well, this too. But more to the point, I finally have those 8 frigate modules. Oh, brother. And I need emerald too. Only got 250 of them. Well, what else do I need to add this? 1 solar mirror. That's easy to come up with. I suppose I better take this out of here too. I don't know, I think I'm still figuring out how this onboard refiner works. But speaking of refiners, let me see. Build the solar mirror first, like so. Now, where exactly was that emerald? Don't see it anywhere. Oh, this is activated emerald. Never mind. It must have been in the storage. Is it here, isn't it? Activated. Okay, supposedly I have 52 emerald and it's... Oh, it's here. Yeah, alright. So that's 52 emerald. And I can just keep refining chromatic metal, refining it with chromatic metal until I reach 250. I think I talked earlier about going to those little bases I had, but I don't know, as long as I can, I suppose they're a good failsafe, but as long as I can pull this stunt with the refiner, and as long as I have enough chromatic metal, I don't exactly need it, do I? Oh, I'm waiting for that to finish. I'm gonna sell stuff. Like this raw steak. Or this artifact. Or these effigies. And apparently not that dirty meat, never mind. This looks done to a turn. Yeah, this is definitely gonna put me over the top of 200, 400 and something actually. In the meantime, do I have anything I want to get rid of that's actually in demand here? Well, these, I haven't really needed them much. Funny. I want to get rid of that hard frame engine. I don't know what I'm going to need it for, but I might need it for something. Same goes for the convergence cubes. Ah, I can sell this. And it looks as though we have enough emerald. More than enough. But it's best to err on the side of caution here. That's better. So, I think I can put it in the storage container and it'll still be accessible. And now to install the plasmatic warp injector. My hyperdrive range is 725.4 light years. Compare that with the Great Attractor. Its hyperdrive range is only 608. You know what that means? The next time that I need to warp somewhere, it'd be better if I do it here. Which is pretty much what I was going for anyway. I'll just save here and come back a bit later. And since it's been long enough, I figured that perhaps I ought to check up on how the fleet's doing now that it's in. We've got a couple of very incompetent explorers. What the devil is going on here? Okay, let's see. Hexahydric geometry. What was it, a cube or something? 90% of expected maximum blah blah blah. Discovery data. Yike. Seriously, yap yap yap. Ooh, life form that looks sort of geckish. Okay, what gives a long use of? Oh yeah, plain song. When you string all these plain songs together, do you get something like Beowulf or a Viking ballad or some sort of? Yeah, it sounds like the Viking would be Vikings and use ballads, recorded history, that sort of thing. Looks like you're going okay so far. Sold a lot of data for a pretty hefty chunk of change. What's this here? Oh, frictionless spear, vortex cubes. Surveyed fauna, surveyed new species, DNA samples archived, deployed cartographic drones, got some antimatter. Mistook asteroids for enemy fighters, got activated cadmium out of it. Long range scanner, 53% power. Wonder if that means anything. Ambushed by local scrap dealers. Can you just never avoid those things? Collected atmosphere samples from several systems. Catalytic isolation failed and atmospheres were permitted to mix. Honestly, it doesn't. And now you're back home. Two of you with your tails between your legs, apparently. Okay, well, the rest of you didn't do so terribly, did you? What do we got? Supplemented a probe with local knowledge. Planetary survey team's historical interest. Discovery data worth this much. Open a survey of something. Flat slate. Magnetic flat slate. Pilot develop. Ooh. some sort of other kind of dinosaur. 69 meters tall instead of 77, but whatever. Grand team. We're gonna need that eventually. Explored ruined buildings, found a metal cube with intellect rotating faces. Also a translation device. I wonder if it's a hypercube and it can turn on the W axis. I think it's the W axis that they use. It's whatever's after length, width, thickness, duration, and I want to, length, width, and thickness, and I don't know, hyper thickness. Well, at least you got some units out of this, despite your instruments being a bit tripped up. Ooh, black holes. Mine deposit from low orbit, got some activated indium out of it. 3 semiconductors, and back you are. Not bad. Next, please. Good relations with the Gek. Well, this was a Gek mission, so, and you got Gek Nip. Ship salvage. Got some granatine. Back to our interface. Duplicate constant trade. Ooh, a scam. Well, I don't know. If you guys got caught, I'm not exactly going to testify as a character witness. And let's see. Fleet command online. Local superabundance of toxic gas. Fired upon by hostile starships. Process all the medical scrap. Handed over some cartographic data. Got some good relations. Preferential trade deal. Took advantage of an anticipated market of 269%. Another preferential trade deal. Invested in Viking. Ooh, impressive. I thought the Gek and Viking hated each other. Or something along those lines. Okay, well. See, nobody's perfect, but at least you could do is try. And now to patch up those two an Alpha class ship got hurt. Huh. Let me see. Now, it doesn't look like he had any negative traits out of it, though. I think you leave your negative traits behind when you're above a certain class of ship. Don't quote me on it, though. At least exploration ships are easy to repair. You don't have to climb up and down ladders. Why can't I go through this door? Makes exactly no well, sort of no sense anyway. Now, whatever it is, I gotta fix it back here. Oh, yeah. Fix the engine core. I always thought that if I didn't get out of there in time, the engine would start up and blow me clean out of the ship. I guess that's too easy of a way to get killed, though. Or rather, too easy of a way to get killed accidentally. I don't know, maybe ships just get hurt and it's an occupational hazard or something. Has to do with the difficulty of the mission. Okay. No negative traits there either. Okay, here we go. I gotta go back there again. I mean, yeah, I know my way around these ships, but, well, if all the problems were in, like, just the one room, I'd be able to get this done in less time. Oh well. Okay, so, yeah, we've been getting a lot of exploration and trade missions, and I'm guessing it's because of the region of the galaxy we were in when I launched these missions. But since then, I have been through a black hole, and because of that, this is just a guess, but because of that, there may be different kinds of missions. Maybe a few more combat missions, for example, or industrial missions. Okay, let's see. No, it's trading a bunch of balanced ones. Let me see here. So because it's such a hard trade mission, I'm going to send my top trade clippers. And I need a supply ship that here we go, yeah. This fuel bulker. Okay, maybe a third trade ship. This trade ship? Really? Am I gonna have to make another... I don't have any more mind control thingies. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I've only got 4 fuel. Need to make more. And while I'm at it, let's see, where's my recipe? Here it is. I almost asked where my recipe for rind control devices was. How nuts is that? Rind control. Let's see here. Trade, trade, more trade, and support. That's 4 ships right there. And 1 mind control device. That worked. Interesting. Alright. Good luck. I suppose you're going to need it. Now, the other 4 of these are balanced expeditions. This is a 2 difficulty. Actually, maybe I'll assign the small fry ships first. I mean, they need it more. So, let's see. We have industrial, exploration, combat, and last one's trade, so trade? Very outclassed. And another one of these, we've got, let's see, industrial, combat. I didn't know I had a lower rank trade thingy. Ship, I mean. And exploration. Ragtag bunch of misfits. Good luck, I suppose you're gonna need it. Next. Alright, let's see. Industrial. Actually, no, that's combat and industrial, but I need ships that are also strong in combat. Trade. A trade ship that's strong in combat. Why am I missing them? Okay. And let's see. Exploration ship. I'm gonna send... I gotta make up for the weakness in combat. On the other hand, I'm handily outclassing the missions and difficulties themselves. Well, actually, no. These would make good 3-star fleets. Well, yeah, it beats it. It beats it. Although combat is its weakest trait. You know, maybe if I had a support ship that's strong in combat, much better, much better. Off you go. And lastly, a balanced expedition. It's only 2 stars, so I'm gonna make them all support ships. Because they don't have any trade ships to spare. How's that? Really? Yeah, what if I were to add an upgrade module that helped? Yeah, I thought so. You see, the fleet is weakest in combat. It's 19. It's under 20 in combat. Everything else is either at or over 20. So, the way I see it, if I add improvements that make up for the weakness in combat, well, that puts it over the top, apparently. At least I hope it does. Well, let us all cross our fingers. And that's it. I think that's everything. Yep, they're all assigned. Okay. So, I got some more cargo, I got some more stuff I got to offload, I got some more chores to do. And then I'll meet you back at the station. Alright, let's see. Yep, looks like we can sweep the board again here. 4 monstrosities, I can take those out. Hunt down the little pirates. Sentinels. I should have uranium to spare. And raid a planetary harvester. I can combine a couple of these, come to think of it. Alright. So I'm off to do these missions. I know it's been a while since we've had a monstrosity related mission, but it's really just me blowing up monstrosity after taking out an egg. One of those whispering eggs. So anyway, I'll be back. If anything happens, I'll show it. Otherwise, you'll see me again when I turn these missions in. I visit again, trying to catch them in their lie, but the Korvax are resolute. They claim that I am irrational, that no power in the universe could simply destroy a world and leave no trace in matter or memory. They claim that I should leave them alone. But it was mine, don't they understand that? It belonged to me, I should have remembered. I should have remained true to my anger, but I was weak. It was then that I first heard it, that voice in the darkness. I think that this is actually the first entry in the series that I just finished last time I visited an abandoned station. Well, that's all of them. I think I did all of them on the same planet, or at least the ones that were on planets anyway. Oh, brother. Yeah, these salvaged frigate modules are too important to really to pass up, even if I do have to leave the system to do it. The rest of these are fine. Although, honestly, the way these shape up, if I'm going anywhere else, for one mission, then I'll probably go to the same system for the other mission. Alright. So yeah. I do so much for freighter salvage modules, it is not even funny. Oh, and it looks like I'm up on my mercenary rank too, that helps. So if anything unusual happens, I'll show it, otherwise you'll meet me back here. Ah, this is a fascinating room, isn't it? I remember visiting one very like it before, but I couldn't access this thing, and now I can. Hello again, world. Running another diagnostic. This is number 4, I think. 1616. That was the name of one of the missions. Come to think of it. The Atlas witnesses the final 16 minutes, simulating the future with perfect accuracy. The walls between worlds fall, each simulation collapsing into the other. We have 10 minutes left. The travelers are no longer separated, no longer kept apart. They stand side by side at the end of days, traversing the remnants of creation, laughing, dying. 5 minutes left. It witnesses its own self, the black hole ripping apart its world, its core systems almost destroyed. 1 minute left. And it watches the moments leading up to its own death. Toward the completion of 16, something happens. Someone walked toward the Atlas, a figure in the darkness, and in the light. It places its hand against the glass of the Atlas, and the vision ends. The Atlas attempts to see this past this moment, but it cannot. It cannot see its own death. It cannot determine who this figure is. But whatever happens, whatever may occur beyond the 16, something will arrive. Something will be there beside it. At the end of all things, it will no longer be alone. When we last checked with the Atlas and decided not to reset the simulation, it had 16 minutes left. The time before that, it also had 16 minutes left. The Atlas died it started dying a long, long time ago. And it may continue for as long as our existence lasts. It's a fascinating conundrum trying to calculate things on a cosmic timescale. There's that old joke about how long a second of eternity actually is. There's, well, I think I told you this joke about how long a minute is to God, or something like that. There are other things too. How many angels can dance on the head of a pin, that sort of thing. Or if a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, doesn't make a sound. I've heard yes, actually. Or, sorry, not yes, no. But I suppose the real question is, why did Douglas Adams choose 42 as the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?